Culture
Club.
Austin Culture Club podcast.
Austin
Culture
Club
Podcast.
What up?
It's a very mellow day today.
Very-
NPR style.
Yes.
Doing a little bit of public radio, I feel.
All things considered with Rubin Gonzalez.
We're
and
here at
Mary
the public
Jenkins.
access television channel in Austin, Texas. Home of
When are
Alex
they going to put
Jones.
us on the TV?
I think we are on the TV.
Yeah, we just don't pay attention.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like,
Hi,
we got like 10
everybody.
episodes like, on the network, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just don't know when they play them because I didn't really.
Well, I don't have that. Like, where is that? Where do we get that channel?
It's channel 11, 16, and 19
Hmm.
And I think it's also streaming on an app.
on
We gotta
Austin. Well, not Austin, but public Austin Public PBS. Maybe maybe it's just a public PBS.
Yeah, I gotta
If
look.
it's on
I
the
got.
plate-
We
There's
need
a,
to look into this.
yes, but I think we're on the air
Okay.
at some point.
Cool.
At some time.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, it's just a different time. Like everybody streams. You know,
Yeah.
nobody. I was trying to explain to the kids at work the other day, and I do mean kids. Like after a certain time on the weekends, before the infomercials came over, they would show like old horror movies. It'd be
Yes.
like Joe Bob Briggs hosting whatever, or Up All Night on
I used
USA.
to watch them because
Yeah.
I had a TV in
And-
my room.
And then later, they kind of got replaced with infomercials, and now there's none of that stuff because
Yeah.
they're like getting rid of channels now because nobody
No
watches.
one's watching them.
Everyone's
Well,
streaming.
They like merge channels. Too.
Yeah, like I think like they're saying TBS isn't going to do any more original content
Why? Why would
Dang.
TBS do more original content?
because I liked some of their original content.
What,
but-
what did you like?
Search Party.
Oh.
Search Party was a really good show.
Yeah.
Ali Shawkat, I love her.
Monk. Did you like Monk?
Oh,
I loved Monk
loved
on USA. That was so good.
Oh, that was USA.
Yeah.
Psych.
Psych was
Well, it
USA
went to
also.
TBS. It went to TBS.
Yeah, they
TBS
all
is
kinda
where they
like-
did the
same.
movies. That's where they did the movies.
TNT was drama, and TBS was the comedy.
Okay.
Or try to do comedies, I think they did that Tracy Morgan show where he's like the last OG. That was a
Oh
TBS
yeah.
show. I like that show.
That was
too.
good.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I kind of just miss the time of like must watch TV or television. Nobody watches.
Remember TGIF?
Yes, thank God it's Friday. We
Yes.
watch these 4 shows
Yes.
back to back to
I
back.
thought
to
that
back.
was just a saying. I didn't know it was.
No, it was a. Well, it was always. It was.
It's a
it-
saying,
It is
but
a saying.
in a
but
restaurant.
It was NBC's lineup of shows that came on every Friday. They're like they called it TGIF.
Oh.
And everyone, you would stay home and you would watch those shows.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't see them if you didn't
Yeah.
stay home.
And then like, it was like every Thursday was Seinfeld and Cheers and originally it was Cheers and Cosby, and then they got replaced with like Seinfeld and Friends. But that was like always the bangers, like always on Thursday,
Yeah.
sitcom bangers.
Sitcom bangers.
Yeah,
I love it. I love sitcoms still.
but it's just different now because now it's all.
Have either of you guys watched Jury Duty yet?
No.
All right, so that show I have not seen it, but it looks fucking great.
It is so. I've only seen a few episodes. I just been like, I watch it when I do my laundry.
Oh, okay.
It is so fucking good. It is so funny.
I saw an interview with James Marsden or whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like everyone's an actor except for one guy, and he doesn't know that he's.
An actor.
He doesn't know he's on a show. He
Oh.
thinks he's on an
Even
actual
though-
jury.
He kind of does
Oh.
say like a bunch, like, "Oh man, this is like almost like a reality show or some shit." Or
Yeah.
And then well, the other funny part is like they were talking to Marsden, and like he was like, "Look, this show's already kind of a mean idea. I just didn't want to make it to the point where this guy like suffers." You know what I mean?
Right.
So they kind of made it like, I don't know. He's like,
It's real lighthearted.
yeah,
So there's this character who's supposed to go to Mexico with his girlfriend, and he can't go because he's on the jury. you know?
yes,
So his girlfriend, he's like, yeah, she went with her girlfriends, Lindsay and Cody, and they're like, Cody, isn't that a guy's name? And so they're all debating whether or not Cody's a guy's name, and it's like this big, huge thing. And then, and then they're back in the trial, and they call a witness, and his name is John Cody Williams, and they're all like, Cody.
Freevee is like I guess Amazon's like fake TV channel or
Yeah,
something.
so it's like it's a free streaming channel and it just has commercials.
Oh,
Yeah.
just commercials?
like a
Well,
normal.
Well, it has commercials in
In
between the
between
show.
shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they have another show called Primo that's done by Shea Serrano, who used to be like a sports commentator. Had these books kind of like I guess the hip hop book.
Called Hip Hop and Other Things. And
Yeah.
then he did basketball and other things.
Okay.
So he has these books, and he's like, he wrote this TV show called Primo. It's about a kid in San Antonio growing up in San Antonio with his uncles and his mom.
Okay.
And I fucking love that
It's
show
so
too.
good.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Freevee is just like good TV for me right now. I have like
Okay.
I hate myself because I'm always like, fuck that cheesy shit, and then I'm like, oh, it's so good. You know, it's
Nah, I
like-
get it, dude. I get it.
I mean, seriously, Primo is just like so fucking. I'm hoping because of the writer's strike, they're not
Yeah.
really announcing if they're gonna
Pay
pick it up for the
writers?
second season or not.
Oh.
Right. There's only 9 episodes.
Because you know how it is. This whole writer strike, they don't want to pick up any shows because they don't want to. They want the writers to suffer and thinking that they're not going to make any money to come back.
Well, they think that they want them to know that they're gonna make money. They're just like, we're not gonna give you more money.
Well, have you seen the new emails? I guess they're saying they're going to try to hold out for 6 more months and like try to like drain their savings.
Yeah, dude.
It's
for
fucking
real.
crazy. So now they're saying that screen actors might go on strike to support the writers because they're not
But-
acting anyway because there's no shows.
The
So
thing
it kind of
is,
makes sense in a way.
when the industry loses the writers, they go to non-scripted shit. So like,
Yeah.
that's
Just
just what-
reality.
Yeah, we're just about to be in for a bunch
TV
of
shows like
reality
Whiplash,
shows, yeah.
game shows, yeah.
and that's what like the
Temptation
industry is gonna go
Island.
to, and it's like really sucks because like that means that a lot of people that have worked in the industry are gonna leave and they're gonna move to like different fields and work, and they're never gonna come back. But like
But they're getting burned on the streaming money. They're getting
these are the
killed.
people that have really held out too, because they've been like doing strikes based on streaming shit since like 2010. So
been
like,
fighting for a while, and then I don't know. It's just like one of those things where you feel like, how much money is not enough? I mean, these motherfuckers are billion. Disney,
Yeah.
HBO, these are fucking monstrous corporations. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
oh yeah, they have the money. They're just like
They're doing all these cutbacks now too and stuff, and
I love how every company is like, they made the most money ever, and then they're now this year they like want to be like, oh wait, but we actually didn't, and we have to go back to acting like it's like 2008, and we can only pay you like $15 an hour. Like, it's so crazy. dude. Like,
Yeah.
all these jobs are like, yeah, but like during the pandemic, they were offering people like $20, and now they're like, nah, let's like $13 is more.
there's a lot of
reasonable.
weird shit going on right now in Austin too, because like
But it's
no one's talking about the tech layoffs. And
Oh,
like, there's a
yeah.
lot of tech layoffs going on right now, and everyone's pretending like we're still the boom town, and it's like,
well, because they want everybody to come here from like the tech industry still.
yeah, but
And if they
the
can
sponge is drying.
it's just they had the companies that came here, and then like they made a lot of obviously like decisions to not utilize like being here as much as they thought they would. So like now they got to get new companies to come here or something. Like
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. The
I
pivot.
think new companies will come. I think Austin's like, I don't know. Austin's in a weird spot. I feel like.
We're getting too big.
Well, it's like we got all.
We already too big.
But it's just like there was. I feel like there was a lot of growth, and then there's like like I don't know. This year's been like, I thought there was gonna be a continuation of the growth, but like there's just a lot of construction and now it's summertime. Everybody's all pissed off. So like
I know.
I don't know. It doesn't
Man, the
feel
streets are angry.
like, yeah,
fool.
no, it doesn't feel great out there.
So, this is a good segue to topics here. The Austin public, basically the city of Austin has spent in the last 2 years $1 million.
Over $1 million.
Yes.
What is it? 1.3.
I got the number right here. $1,300,000 on just cleaning up homeless camps.
Damn.
And you know what happens? They knock the camp down, clean it up, but all the homeless people just walk
They walk across the street.
and start a
Yeah.
whole new camp,
Yeah.
and then they go clean that one, and they walk back over here.
Yeah.
It's just like they're not, and then that's not including the ones in the woods that they can't even get to and shit that are scary as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over $1 million on these cleanups.
That's so insane, dude. It's like how much of that money could have probably been better used, like, servicing them for other things.
Like mental health or housing or
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, at that point, you can just build a bunch of tiny polyps houses and let them live like
Right.
worker bees or some shit. I don't know.
That's what, but this is like, that's like a part of like what I'm, as like, yeah, like during the COVID, even like they were cleaning up a lot of like campsites and stuff, but like now I feel like it's kind of back to like, oh, whatever. And like they had the DPS come in, and now like they're gone again. So like it's like, yeah, whatever.
That was another point I was going to bring up. They kicked the DPS out today.
Did you see why?
I guess one of them shot somebody.
Yeah, they're
No,
fucking
they-
crazy.
They pulled a
motherfuckers.
gun on a 10-year-old.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I did not
So,
hear this.
This dude and his kid were going home, right? And they parked in front of their house. And the kid had to pee real bad. So he was like going to run in the house and pee. And the dad saw the lights behind him, but he didn't realize they were like pulling him over because he'd already stopped. So the cop saw the kid running and like pointed the gun at him and like told him to stop because he was like running to the house. And then the dude's like, what? And then he puts the gun on the dad's head, and is like talking shit to him. And they let the 10-year-old go inside. They made the guy stay out there and they hassled him for an hour. They gave him a field sobriety test, which he passed. They searched his car and they wrote him a ticket for CBD.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess another thing I heard, it was there was a high-speed chase, and I guess they shot somebody in the arm. That might have been unarmed. They didn't kill him, but they shot him after a high-speed chase, and there was like over and like nothing either. You know? What
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like you shouldn't even have a high-speed chase. Why are you chasing these
I mean?
people?
This is right here the problem with Austin. It's like DPS was doing too much cracking down. Austin PD does no cracking down.
Yeah.
So it's like we need to get to a point where we can get Austin PD to quit working overtime gigs and just become cops again. I don't know how to get it back to normal. Because they're just saving all their sick days for, ACL where they get double money working that,
Right.
Dude, they need to hire some people. But that's like, that goes along.
Dude,
into, like,
EMS needs to hire some people.
But that just goes along to like the overall problem with like there's people that don't want to work, and then like me, and I'm just like, okay, I don't not want to. I want to work. I just
I think the city's is having trouble hiring. I mean, they need to.
I want to work for the city.
But I think
They
the
just
city of
won't hire
Austin
me.
grew too fast, and now they're like, oh shit, now we got to make 800 EMS stations.
And then
And,
911
Yeah.
call center too.
oh my god, that's like a mess.
Yeah.
We had to call 911 at work the other day. It was just like,
Did they answer?
yes,
Okay.
and they were nice, and I felt bad for them because I know they're stressed.
That's a tough job, and they don't pay enough.
Also, right now because of the heat wave, there's like every bus stop, every library, there's like a ambulance at all of them because people are just like passing out, blacking out, stroking out.
Dude, I believe it, man. It's
Fucking
so
crazy.
hot. I want to kill myself.
It's so hot.
Day,
It's so
every
hot.
day,
It's so hot.
and just like, like anytime I like get overheated, I just want to go inside where it's nice and cool and put over a blanket over me.
Like a
and fall asleep.
radiator. Yeah. I agree. I don't know.
Yesterday, I got home and I like immediately took my shirt off and was just like laying on my couch with the ceiling fan on. Like it's like that's where we're at,
It's just that. It's like I was trying not to move so I can feel the breeze. It's like, God, don't ever move again. Don't ever move. I don't know. Yeah, that's hot as hell. So yeah, basically the city once again, needs more EMS, needs more police, and we spend $1 million cleaning up homeless camps, and we're about to spend $800,000 to $1 million to make the little area by Rainy in Town Lake safe.
Oh yeah.
Because whether it's a serial killer or whether it's fucking people that's drowning drunk, they're going to put some cameras and a bunch of lights and signs and they're gonna have an alternative walkway, and they're trying to make it safer for people to be there. Cause there's like that little hobo restroom there too, you know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. There's all. So they're gonna redo that whole fucking area a little bit.
Ugh.
And their budget says it should be done by next year, I guess, but it's not. Just some cameras, some lights.
I can get you some cameras and some lights for like $1,000.
Well, they already got the cops
Yeah.
going by on RVs now. I mean, the 4x4s, the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Like, there's nothing going on here, but then they're gonna.
I mean, something's going on. We just don't
Yeah,
know
nobody knows
what.
the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's also going on in the beautiful city of Austin.
It's a hellscape.
Do you have a topic?
Yeah. So I have to pull up my screenshots. The state passed
Boo.
some law about the prosecutors, the elected prosecutors, that if they said if you have a policy of refusing to prosecute a class or type of criminal offense, it's official misconduct for which prosecutors can be removed from office. So they want to. Abbott wants to come into these liberal cities and get rid of our liberal prosecutors who aren't prosecuting marijuana and abortion charges.
So Harris County had a big election, I guess maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and every conservative judge that was elected and every prosecutor, attorney, general, whatever, the whole DA, whatever, they all got replaced by liberals.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this is a war against Harris County.
Yeah.
And I think Harris County is doing something right now where they're trying to, like, sue the state about that law.
It
before
doesn't
it even-
seem like it should be legal. And it's fucked up because
Giving the governor the power
do you
to...
remember when
change
Republicans
elections?
were about small government?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me,
Like,
that's
what?
always been
They're all
bullshit.
fascists now. I
That's
know,
always
but
been
I know,
bullshit.
But
But that was like their rallying cry for big business to do whatever the fuck they want.
right.
Like, we're going to poison the rivers.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
pour
you
your
big government, leave us alone. We like poison rivers here in Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's like for
yeah.
they're like, we'll give you more Oxycontins if you guys let us poison the river. Oh, thank you, brother. We wouldn't let the rivers get poisoned because we hate government. And you're like, oh, fuck it. And then, but now it's like we can't have people in drag, and we can't have people teaching about sexuality, and we can't have these people learning that they can be non-binary even before they're 12, and like all this shit. So now it's a fucking problem. So now they got to do big government things,
You know what's funny
For
is
Jesus,
I
which is
was
not even a
talking
thing.
to Lena about this topic about trans and non-binary and whatever, and I mentioned drag shows, right? Because everybody thinks that kids are getting corrupted by drag shows.
Yeah, which I don't know how many kids.
She didn't even know what a drag show or a drag queen was.
Yeah.
And like all of her friends are like LGBT of some sort,
Yeah.
These kids have never even seen a drag show,
Yeah, it's just the world we live in. But it's like, they get on the radio shows, they bitch about it, then people do a couple shootings, and then next thing you know, the shooting at the club in Miami, in Florida, then in Colorado, and next thing you know, it's a hot button issue, and you got crazy asses like Rand fucking Paul sitting there saying stupid shit about like,
well, and it's like
if our children had role models that weren't wearing dresses or some shit, and it's just like, shut the fuck.
well, they know
up.
that they can't persecute gay people anymore because it's become too normalized. So this is their next target,
I mean, the sad reality is somebody at an ad executive was just like, homosexuals have a lot of money. And they're like, let's make we should definitely send ads out for them. And because this is a untapped market.
Yeah.
So you can't hate that because money's being made. America loves money. We're not going to fuck with money.
Yeah.
There's no money in being trans, or there's no money also in fixing the homeless problem. That's just the absolute reality why no one's ever fixed the homeless problem. It's like there's no money in it.
Well,
there's not a way to make a profit on it. If they figured that out, these assholes would fucking fix the homeless problem. Then,
Yeah.
So that's America.
Well, couldn't they just like set up a place where they like put homeless people, and then they like to live there. They have to like make goods and services for them.
Like slavery?
No, but like it's like indentured servitude, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the real problem is
Like the prison system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they do that. They do make inmates make stuff.
Yes, they do.
What do they make?
They're dying right now.
Oh, I would die too.
There's
if
no
I was
fucking
in
ACs
there.
in those units. They're fucking out there working
Dude.
in the sun. My
Yeah,
brother
I'm
refused to
messed up.
work. He was in prison the last time. He was like, "No, what do you mean you can't say no?" He goes, "Well, I don't get paid, so I'm not gonna do it." Because they make you do it to get favor to get bail or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, or parole board looks good. You work and you're. He's like, "Damn, who gives a fuck? The parole board's never giving me shit."
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, he refused to work the last time he was in there.
I don't blame him.
They hated that.
Dude,
Oh, speaking of prison, Larry Nassar.
Got
you know who that
stabbed.
is? Do you know who this is?
Mm.
This is a man who was a doctor for the U.S. gymnastics team that like molested every
Oh, yeah,
gymnast
yeah,
in the
yeah.
United
He
States.
was actually a doctor
Okay.
at the University of Michigan State, and he did a lot of touching of student athletes too. There and like that's a bunch of lawsuits that I
he
don't
got
even
stabbed in prison.
Hell yeah.
He's still alive though, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad he's still alive. Like I want him
Yeah.
to suffer.
know. He's
you know?
fucked up for sure though.
Yeah.
He's old too, probably.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's definitely old. Yeah,
that sucks for him, dude.
but I mean, he's
he
like.
shouldn't have done what he did.
I honestly don't even know how he had that job. Like, I don't even understand how this stuff. Why would they protect him for instead of the women's gymnastics? I don't understand. I don't know. America's so
because
fucking weird
at that
about
time
this shit.
they didn't care about the woman.
Yeah.
I know, but like that's the bread and butter of gymnastics, women's gymnastics. That's,
Okay,
like,
but
the money
bread-
makers.
It was the.
But
okay,
they were still making the money while they were being molested. So what's the
Exactly.
problem?
If you could
I
do it
know.
and you could, they'd still make the money. Then like, why change it?
So true. I don't know. This is sad. It hurts
Yeah.
my heart. My heart hurts, cousin.
Yeah, we all.
It's messed up.
It's such a weird time.
It's no good.
So.
I was trying to think of Austin topics. The week was a blur.
I hate this town. Ticketmaster. I hate them all.
What did Ticketmaster do?
All right, there's two concerts this weekend. Blink 182 played and Paramore.
Okay.
And both shows had that weird Ticketmaster thing where you had to pay like $400 for a ticket that cost like $85 or whatever.
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The
No.
weird.
It's
So
like a
Ticketmaster
service
is this
fee?
thing where, like if there's like a big want of tickets.
Oh, they like increase the prices.
Yeah.
Ah.
So like they do this thing and it's like the service fee. The service fees are also astronomical right now.
Yeah.
Like I can't even comprehend it. So like both of those shows had like $200 minimum tickets, because everybody was
Damn.
going crazy trying to buy those tickets, And I get it, if you have the money to afford it, yada yada yada. But I feel like this is a terrible precedent. A terrible precedent. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
I
Our precedent
agree.
is terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
$200 concert tickets should be illegal.
It's fucking crazy. I don't even know what the
For
fuck's going
Blink
on.
182?
Well, it's
Yeah.
just like you go to one. It's like somebody
Turnstile open.
I'm so sorry.
turnstile opened.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And he's done fucking sold out to the.
Well, that's
Yeah.
like my older sister, younger brother, and my nephew. They're all going to see Drake, and they paid like $1,200.
Oh, for sure.
Tickets, dude.
Oh
And
my
I was just
God.
like, you guys are fucking idiots.
I mean, the only thing I will say for the Drake stage, I guess it's gonna be spinning,
dude,
Okay.
so you can see Drake. Hey yo.
whatever, man, whatever.
Till he gets dizzy and falls over.
yeah.
It's like my thing is like it's pretty bit like 2010 was like his decade. He's over, dude. Why is Drake popular now? Like, why do people want to see Drake?
You know why? The
No,
name.
I don't. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it at all.
He had like 3 good records. The last one was probably 2017.
Okay, even if I really like somebody and like they have good records, they're coming out, I'm just like, you tell me $1,200 for
$1,200.
tickets. I'm
I better
out,
be
bro.
making out with Drake.
I mean, it's just
I'm
fucking crazy,
out,
but this is
dude.
what the whole thing
Drake
is.
better give me a
Yeah.
shoulder massage.
Yeah, so Drake
dude.
tickets are fucking out, but they're all outrageous now, man.
But it's I mean, it's like how much is Dave Chappelle, dude? Like, fuck, like
I didn't even imagine. I
Then
need
There's-
that's just to hear a person talk. Like,
I saw. So have
no
you seen
opening
him?
band.
I've not seen Dave.
I
Chappelle
saw
before.
him, and this was like a long time ago. This was like pre-COVID, and I thought he sucked. Honestly, he talks real slow, so he doesn't have to come up with much material.
Yeah.
So he's like slowly smoking a cigarette, saying a couple words.
See, that's
It's
where,
bullshit.
Like, he was like, "Oh, so he's been on stage for like 8 hours one before," and it's like, yeah, because he like
He's just
yeah,
rambling.
he just talks a long like ramble, yeah, for 8
Look,
hours.
he was the funniest person in America for a long time.
Yeah, that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but that's all it takes.
It was.
The
20
legends
years
are
ago.
still the legends.
See,
you
that's
know?
the thing. It's like I feel like we're in this. America's in this thing where we're like trying to prop up all these things that happened 20 years ago, but it's like, what is all the new shit, dude? Like,
Yeah, like why are we going to go see Blink-182 and
it's
Dave
really
Chappelle?
depressing, dude.
You want to hear about the new shit?
Yeah, what's the new
What is
shit?
the new shit?
Gray Day.
What's that?
What's crazy?
It's Suicide Boys' record label. All the bands on their record label are touring, and it's like that. It's I don't even know. It's like all those emo rap, metal rap.
I'm in.
It's oh man, I can't think of the other acts. It's like Suicide Boys.
I know the group, the kind of like kind of vibe. I
There's
get it.
I think Gray, one of the dudes that did with Little Peep,
Yeah.
Gray something, whatever. There's like 5 acts, and they're coming down, and they're playing the Moody Center, and it's Gray Day, and it's gonna be crazy,
How
and
much
it's gonna
are
be
tickets for
Suicide Boy.
that?
That's like every single rapper that dresses like in metal outfits, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah. with,
and
like,
face
spikes.
tattoos.
Yes, I love them.
Yeah, they're all gonna be there. I don't know how much it costs,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be every new metal
New
rap.
metal
Is
rap,
it new metal
okay.
rap? I don't know what to
Emo
call
rap.
Emo rap.
it. Emo rap.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
SoundCloud
Grunge,
rap.
Sludge rap.
yeah. It's just like all those bands. That's the new shit.
Well, it's just like, yeah, like that kind of new shit is like the thing that happened at the Electric Church that Friday.
Yeah.
I can't even explain what that was, dude. Like, I was there. I don't know.
Did you feel old?
Yeah.
Like I saw the videos and I was like, what the fuck is going on there? It looked like it looked like standing room only outside, not even on the inside.
Like I got some ketamine with this guy that I was in line with outside, and he kept like asking me like questions and shit, and I was just like I was like, dude, what the? Why are you trying to talk right now? Like, we're at a party.
Also, you
Like,
can't talk when you're
Yeah,
on
no, I'm
ketamine.
just like, we're at a party, like we doing drugs, and, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like I don't know. I was just like, he wanted to be my buddy, and I was just like, we just met at a party, and we're doing drugs, like it's having a good time, dude. Like, I don't.
We are buddies, man.
Like, and I was like, and
Like,
then everybody, and then then there was people getting haircuts, and there was definitely music, but there was like DJs playing certain music, and people inside were playing a lot different music, and inside it was like a fucking sauna, and outside it was still hot, and so like I just was
Miserable.
like uncomfortable and miserable, and like I was just like, yeah, I don't know anybody here. I don't know why I'm here.
yeah. I don't understand it all either.
I don't get it. That's where I'm like existential crisis right now. I'm like,
I mean, I know that the rave culture, this new rave culture with EDM, whatever,
yeah.
it's different for sure, you know?
Mhm.
But it's fucking big. Like, all those fucking kids love those DJs and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Drops. I don't know. A lot of drops.
I used to care about a lot. I remember I used to care about all that shit. I don't know what happened. Dude.
It's funny
because
because, like, a girl we work with, like, well, I was talking to Liv about Levitation Halloween weekend, and she's talking about something else freaky deaky is going on. It's like a rave, you know, whatever EDM thing.
I saw a Shrek rave.
Yeah,
Is coming back.
I believe it. The last one,
Empire did Shrek.
they did the last one, yeah.
They're gonna do it again this year.
I mean, even the Levitation has shows out at Concourse, which is like
Mm.
that dance club, you know, out there by the airport, you know.
I never heard of that.
You ever heard of
Concourse?
Concourse Project? It's like a
I don't think so.
Yeah, Eric was like, "What is Concourse Project?" I'm like, I only know about it because of Cam.
yeah, like I don't even really know the names of like these new DJs, so I don't want to lie to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But when they come down, they play Concourse,
Oh,
like the
okay.
big, like
It's just like a big warehouse.
I think it's an outside area and an inside
Oh, okay.
area. And they have like, I
Interesting.
guess right now the shows are all inside, but they have an outside area too for like big shows.
Mm-hmm.
And like all those Mexicans that live back there are pissed because it goes to like 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's all there's no law out there,
Yeah.
Del Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Concourse
no.
Project. I don't know much about it, but like whoever if a big DJ comes down, they play there.
Okay.
And it's even now it's part of Levitation. That's how modern. They got Flying Lotus playing out there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I wanna
Doing a
see that.
DJ set out there. You know what I mean?
You know
Man.
what I just had a flashback to?
Hmm.
When we were working at Outback Steakhouse, you and I were on shift together, and I had this big top that was like a baseball team from Del Valley, and I didn't grat them, and you were like, "You're not gonna grat them? They're from Del Valley."
Wow.
I would have grabbed them for sure. I'm not always the.
I was like, "No, they're cool. They did tip me. They were
Okay.
cool."
Okay.
Okay.
I knew the vibe was there.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I had the worst waiting tables dream the other night, and I was
I had one last night too.
Dude.
I could not get my shit together to get. I kept getting sad. It was one of those fucking. I woke up just not happy. Like I was just like,
That's so crazy, dude.
I hate waiting table
was
dreams.
trying to
I've waited
think-
tables in years.
I was thinking about dreams because, like, I haven't had an actual, like, full dream in a long time. But, like, I was trying to think when the last time I had a dream was. I think I had a dream earlier this year. But, like, it was, like,
Are you
a dream that I
serious?
did-
I have like crazy vivid dreams every night,
I know
and it feels like
why.
I don't get any rest. Is
I'm
it
gonna
because
be
you're high?
100% honest. When I was drunk, I never dreamed.
Yeah.
Now that I'm sober, I'm dreaming all the time. And it's fucking crazy as shit.
If I was to be honest, it's because of my weed consumption.
Yeah.
For years I have not had any dreams because I go to bed high all the time.
You have them, you just don't remember them.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's for
the
sure.
subconscious.
And but yeah, so like now I'm just like in this place where I'm like, I need to stop smoking every day so I can start having dreams, because dreams, I feel like maybe like used to, like, I don't know, they
It-
used to help me. Like,
I think it
Guides
helps.
you a
It-
little.
guide me. They used to help guide
You can
me a
also
lot.
like work some shit out in your dreams, you know.
Exactly. And now I'm just
Not when
like,
you're waiting tables in your dreams.
No.
Nothing works out
No,
ever.
no.
and so now that I don't have dreams, it always just like a blank slate. Like I'll just be tired. I'll be like lay down, and then I'll just like cut to black, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, whoa. And it
That
won't
sounds
be,
amazing.
But it's like, yeah. And it's
When
like,
I was drunk, I never dreamed, and I loved it because the dreams
Yeah.
came back. It's just like,
My dreams.
But see, that's what I'm
drive me
like. I'm like,
crazy.
I think if I got sober from weed, I would have insane dreams, and
You
I would
would.
start having like they'd be really scary.
we get lucid, yeah.
And like I was already having like weird, like, I don't know. Somebody was telling me that, like, they told me they thought I was having like nightmares or something at one point, and I was like, yeah, I was going through a lot of stressful things. So like, but like maybe it's just like maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I don't want to see my dreams. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know. You could have been Indiana Jones and jumping over a fucking cliff or some shit.
Or yeah, it's like, or maybe it's just because I wasn't like having actual dreams. Like my body was just like lucid dreaming. I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah,
that was like another thing I was like researching. I was like, sometimes your body forces your like weird dreams, and like,
Yeah.
you act weird because you don't dream.
I'm just saying right now, I have a lot of dreams because I'm sober related, and the ones I hate the most are these waiting tables. And it's like fucking like a nightmare.
It's the worst.
I don't know how I can already see myself in the dream. It's just like, fuck, hating myself.
We haven't waited tables in like 11 years.
And it's still just like right
Still
there,
The
like vivid.
It's traumatic. It's a trauma.
Like
That's
it's all
why I
there in
don't
my
wanna,
head.
Like, see, I'm trying to go back into the like, job force, but I'm like, I don't want to work at like a food service place because I've always hated food service, but like I'm just like, I don't want to like hate it even more. You know?
Yeah.
But like,
I
then
mean, you
I'm
can
like,
make really good money doing it.
I mean,
but
waiting tables
it
is
takes
so
a toll on
easy.
you.
It's
Yeah.
just that's how I explain to people. Like 9 times out of 10, you're just blah blah blah. But that 110, it just gets you every.
Yeah.
It just
And it
drags you
haunts
down.
you.
Yeah, it's like no. I still have dreams, and it's killing me to this day.
and that's why I'm like, I want to
Oh,
love
man.
people. I don't want to hate people.
And it's Yeah, the subconscious is still there, no matter what. No matter how old I've gotten, I'm still having these fucking waiting table dreams, and it's like a fucking nightmare. And it's not fun.
No.
I wonder if people have like good waiting dreams, or like everything's going great on the shift, or
I've never had one.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank you so much. Here's your check.
Or you got like a 500. Oh, I did have one that I was waiting on. Fuck, what's that guy's name? From Jurassic Park.
Oh,
What?
What's that guy's name? Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum?
I waited on Jeff Goldblum and he tipped
Like
me
Sam
with a
Neill?
$500 bill.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like good old Sam Neill, John
Sam
Gilgold, Sir
Neill.
John Gilgold.
They brought him back. I didn't see the new one.
The new ones are like parodies of the old ones, but kind of like they're a little bit tongue in cheek, meta,
Yeah.
So if you like that, then they're good. If you don't like that, they're not gonna be good.
No, I know. It makes me depressed.
So, any more topics, ma'am?
I don't think so.
Okay, interesting. I'm trying to think if I had something else. I don't think I have now. That might be it.
Radio's new location.
Radio, Montopolis.
Montopolis.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel bad for Montopolis. I was on the corner of Riverside, Montopolis, and like I used to drive down there like 5 or 6 years ago, and it'd be like this barren, just people. Now there's like fucking 6 new apartment complexes.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Dude. It sucks.
Like it's just like big ass apartment complexes.
Yeah.
'Cause there's no law down there,
Yeah.
and like so many new houses, and you're just like thinking, this entire neighborhood has been here for like 100 years, broke as shit, and never been bothered.
Yeah.
And
I used to go to the ACC over there.
then the white folk are just coming in hard as nails right now. It's because that Tesla plant's kind of close to that area too.
Oh, so the Tesla plant, so it's on SH-130. Have you driven on SH-130?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that it has the highest posted speed limit in all of the Americas?
Almost 90 miles
85
per hour.
miles per
85.
hour.
I didn't know it was that high, but I knew it was like higher than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But nobody gets on that except for like
I used to get on it.
Not even
and I
trucks get on it,
It's
right?
fun
It is fun
because there's nobody on it.
And I would drive so fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever on. Like
Yeah.
whenever I've been on it, I'm like the only car.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I don't pan anymore, because like I used to ride those toll roads like a fucking I don't know. Like
my toll bill last month was like $47. I was
Dude,
like,
I know-
how?
no, I know. That was like there was
They
a
don't know how to
time
add
where
that
I was
shit.
like
Oh,
on
they're
those
liars.
toll roads, and I was like I would take them to go back home when I got off work, and like I just racked up the fattest toll bill I've ever seen, and I was just like, I hate myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought I was just gunning it every day. So like,
So I got the Kansas tag
Oh,
on the advice of Reddit.
okay.
And so it works here, and you just put a credit card on file, and they just charge your card once a month.
Okay.
And you don't have any of the billing issues that text tag has.
Mm.
So I think my bill was so high because I drove back and forth from Corpus on the toll roads.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never been on the toll roads down there, so I don't know much about it all. I'm anti toll roads, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been I mean, the traffic is what Austin's famous for now. It's
Yeah.
Bass drop to Austin, hell. That drive used to be easy. Now it's like fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Hutto, hell. Man, you try to get to Elgin, man. That only has that one light in Elgin. There's like a 300 cars backed up at it.
Yeah, I bought something off Facebook Marketplace from this girl, and she lived in Hutto, and she works off Old Torf at Tarbouche.
Oh my god.
And I was like, girl, go get a job in Round Rock.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what are you doing driving all the way to
That
fucking Old
sounds
Torf?
awful.
Fucking
Yeah,
Poor girl.
I know.
Why?
Bought some chairs from her.
There you
You're
go.
like the chair master.
I'm the marketplace guru.
Nice.
I'll be quiet. I love the marketplace sometimes, but then sometimes it's like
I just like to browse it.
selling stuff on it sucks
Yeah.
because you get like 4 or 5 like fake.
You get some scammers. You
Yeah.
get, is this available?
Can we meet? And then they don't meet. You're just like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know. I've always had some problems.
Yeah.
But I was selling shoes too at the time on the marketplace, and it's always
Okay.
a little more sus than
That is sus.
yeah.
That sounds sus.
It was sus. My phone's going a little crazy. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Mexicans in Beaver. The
Going
heat
crazy?
wave is going crazy.
We got anything else?
Heat wave. I think.
I want to say something.
Oh.
R.I.P. Raekwon.
Oh, Raekwon the chef.
Raekwon.
No, his
The
dog.
pit bull.
Oh, the pit bull.
Yeah, he
untimely death.
passed away.
Aw.
He was a great dog. He
Friend.
got the cops called on us a couple times. He got bad Airbnb reviews, Yelp reviews.
He lived a life.
He lived, yeah, only the good die young, you know?
Yeah.
So, gotta pour a little out for Rake.
He lived how he lived, fast. He was chasing
Yeah.
waterfalls.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Raekwon.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel too. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the next few months.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll, be looking up. Hopefully, this heat wave will fucking one day die down,
Yeah,
We'll see.
Feels better in here.
and then we can start doing
cold
stuff
in
in
here.
Austin.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's actually cold in here. It's like
Yeah.
a dream.
It's great.
But yeah. I guess can we smoke it here?
Can
Boom.
we?